Oh, this your boy Sino, aka Big Five.
Mr. 3525, Djbj, DPP. Come on, man, a new death row. Go ahead and sign the check over, baby. Right now, you're watching Icon 73. Get with it.
First question is, I guess for the people that don't really know about DPP, kind of like let them know what's behind the name and what the plans are for like in the future. I know you guys kind of just like started it up and everything, so like I don't want you to reveal too much. You know what I mean? Like obviously you want to keep things close to the chest, but yeah. I guess like let people know that are still getting familiar with it. Like
this is how we talking. Can we cuss?
Yeah.
Alright, so DPP was really some shit that we always kind of like wanted a label. And we kind of always had a label. He was all for one. I was 3525, but we know it's power in numbers. You know what I'm saying? And we really didn't want to use. We wanted to use ours, but like I said, you know, when it comes to the city, when you use your certain name, it kind of, you know, niggas
like
hate.
Isolate.
It isolate you from doing certain things. You know what I'm saying? So when people see a new fresh image, a new fresh name, we thought that would open the doors up to us for a lot of new opportunities, and not saying, oh, that's BJ or that's Sino. No, that's DPP. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how we put the two together to think of the name. Detroit Player Production, something we thought about. We thought about so many crazy different names to try to put it out there, but once we actually seen the image with it, you know what I'm saying, it all made it make sense. So.
Yeah, and then just to, name it after our city, and then, Detroit is known for Detroit players. It just made it, it just made it more just appealing to everybody to just like and attach to. And like it's just not music, it's movies. We doing film, we doing clothing line, we doing management, man. We gonna help people get deals, like all that kind of stuff, man. We just want to help everybody around the city, man, to just grow.
Oh, some real shit though. This is me. Why? And Sino could vouch for this too. I feel like I put a lot of artists in position to be able to win, and it'd be crazy just me seeing. I be having to check myself sometimes to see, like, am I a hater? You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, but I see them go make them M's, bro, and I still be at the radio station. You know what I'm saying? And I know the big part I played in it. You know what I'm saying? So this is me, especially getting Djbj. I can do an artist from the ground up, build them all the way up, and it's the relationship is built where I know G not gonna run off once he gonna make his millions and say, here you go, a couple thousand, or not pick the phone up, or because it's deeper than rap. You know what I'm saying? So.
DPP. And that kind of leads me to my next question, like as far as like what about Djbj that you saw for you to sign him as your first, he's your first artist signed to it, like officially, correct? So what was it about him that was like, yeah, he's the one? You know what I mean? Like,
well, I feel like I like different shit. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like I explained before, like I'm not from the hoods or all that, you know what I'm saying? Southfield raised, but I know about everything I'm supposed to know about the city. You know what I'm saying? I lived in the city my whole life. You know what I'm saying? Experienced a lot of stuff that city niggas experience. You know what I'm saying? So when I seen Djbj, he reminded me. This is my personal thing. He reminded me of myself. You know what I'm saying? Because young nigga. You know what I'm saying? Having fun, man. Enjoying this shit.
No worries.
He just looked like he was just ready to have some fun and really enjoy this shit. You know what I'm saying? So once I seen that, heard his music, caught his vibe, and really sat down to talk with him, man. It was like, you know what I'm saying? And his look too. He looked like something like.
He looked like a star.
Yeah, looked like a light skinned drizzy nigga. Just you know what I'm saying.
He does have a charisma about him too.
And then he coachable, man. You can coach him, man. He listen. He a young kid. He only 21. He just turned 21. He coachable, man. He got the look, the image, man. He go out there hustle. He get all the open mics. All the radio station and DJs.
He's on all the shit that you would tell somebody to do before.
Yeah.
Before
on his own.
You know what I'm saying? So and he hungry, man. So
yeah.
And I know a lot of artists who've been around me for a long time. They like, damn, like why I done been around here for forever. How he get a new kid? You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, it's a new day and it's a new age.
It's something about a person that don't know you. I mean, like him and Djbj wasn't friends or something like. It's something about. When another person and somebody's putting their money behind you and you not, and they your friend, niggas don't work as hard. Like niggas hunger ain't there, niggas grind ain't there. They just expect you to give it to them and hear it and pamper them like kids, man. And that ain't what it is, man. You gotta work for this shit, like for real shit. You know what I'm saying?
I was gonna say like a lot of artists usually ask me about what they should do and or who they should talk to, and I was like always like either talk to BJ, he'll probably steer you in the right direction. So. I feel like you said, like a lot of people don't really want to go in that direction. Like they think they don't have to do certain things, or it's just like not about producing content. So how important do you stress it to him or any other artist about content, like producing content? Like how, like in this day and age, how like people just consuming, like how important do you think it is? Like
we just had a talk with him about that, man. About just him being in a position to just like had like when I was coming up, and I'm sure he can vouch for this. And even when he was coming up, we didn't have people like behind us to like steer us in the right direction when it came to music or DJing and stuff like that. So for him to have me, and I just done been through a lot of different stuff and know the rights and wrongs I was doing, and for BJ to be here as a DJ and just know different stuff, for him to have us behind him was like he really got leverage. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, he listens. So by him having leverage like that, he's in a very good position, man, to win. You know what I'm saying? So we tell him like we need content. We need visuals. We need them to keep putting out music, man, and everything
this
we tell them
right
to do.
Here is really, like I said, this studio right now. This is really for Sino G.
Yeah, so
to get away, because I know sometimes when you be in them big studios, you kind of gotta go in there with a plan already, because you on studio time. You can't really test yourself out. You can't play around with Pro Tools and just test your vocals out. This, and this. So us putting content out on him is extremely important, because especially how the way social media is, man, right now. You gotta be in their face. You gotta be on their ass, man. Snap, Snapchat, all that. If you miss one element out of all of them, man, it's over. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be on everything.
Yeah, real talk.
all right, so outside of the music, you just released another collection for the Bag Home collection.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been doing a lot of your own apparel and everything for a while now.
Correct.
So I guess since it just released, tell us more about like the inspiration behind the Bag Home collection, and how soon, like before we get another collection that you guys.
So let's go back in the clothing real quick. I started the clothing back 2014 inside of Greenfield Plaza, and from there that's when Time Out kind of got inside Mr. Allen's. Shout out Time Out one time. My store closed down. That's in Greenfield. Real fucked up. All the potholes. I had went full time on radio. So Ty was like, man, it's time to work smarter, not harder. That's when the whole Mr. Allen's deal came into play. Mm-hmm. So, and I always kept my stuff real schemy, because I know how Detroit think. Detroit love Detroit. So that's when the whole Day 2 collection came about. The pictures, the old school pictures, whatever. So we came with the Bag Home collection. Me and Sino had been wanting to link up on something. So it's something behind the Bag Home collection that some people don't know. So the Bag Home collection is really, it's mind fuckery, because it's music, art, and clothing. All three in the same thing. Most of the images or the phrases is Sino songs. So I listen to his songs, all of them. Slapping, Playing for Keeps, Hard to Control, so all his records. Mm-hmm. Took his records, we put images to them, and brought everything to life. You know what I'm saying? So, and he got a song out called Bag Home too. So that's really how the whole Bag Home collection came about. Got to bring that back home. So, and the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? So, get to it.
So before we leave on that, what, I guess from all the designs from the Bag Home collection, like what's your personal favorite and what's your personal favorite? Like
mine may be I'm gonna have to say Do It for the Ghetto or Who Get It. The Who Get It one is not out yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, mine gonna be Savage or Do It for the Ghetto. Okay. Yeah, Savage or Do It for the Ghetto, man. Y'all make sure y'all go pick up that collection and every Mr. Allen's, man, in the city, man. Mr. Allen's, the Bag Home collection. Djbj, Sino. Y'all make sure y'all go grab that.
And then this too. So when we was putting this out, I like to just be Super 1000. We was putting this out, man. We was just debating on was it just gonna be 3525 clothing on it, and was it gonna be Sino on here? Was it gonna be Djbj on here? And I'm just at that point in my career, man, where it's like, fuck it, Diego. I'm just like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
You know how niggas don't want to rock other niggas.
Yeah, we did a lot of sitting back, like, man, we don't want to do this. I'm at that point right now where it's like, fuck it, either it's this,
like go all in or
not.
Hate it and love it. Shit.
Yeah, people like, I don't want to wear that because that's BJ clothing. But half the time I see people who wear it, they don't even know it's mine. They just walk right past me. Don't even know that I made it, that my mom and dad pressed that shirt. Mm-hmm. I done folded it. I probably done got a stain on it and you didn't know, and wiped the stain off and just.
And that's one thing too. Like you just said, like your mom and dad are like part of the operation. It's a whole family. It's a whole family.
They are the operation.
Yeah, right.
Nothing will shake, man.
Right.
For real.
Like
You seen it? You seen it?
No, I've seen it. No, I don't know, but you know,
it should be like a real Detroit sweatshop, like some Chinese shit. Y'all gotta.
For real. They had me
I'm
working
not
with that
lying.
bitch for a minute. I'm like, man, shit.
He was cutting tags and shit.
All
He
kind
said,
of
oh, I saw that. No, I saw that
It's
one time.
It's a full process, y'all. Y'all be surprised how much work go behind to put them shirts on.
Yeah.
But we gotta get to it.
Staying hungry, man, is the key to this shit, man. No matter how much money you got or how successful you think you is, man. Staying hungry is the key, man, and that's what it is.
So, one, you just recently announced your deal with 300.
Correct.
So some people weren't at the party. It was a private party. What, like, when you first, okay, you've been had a deal. I know about it for a couple months now.
Right.
But how excited were you when you first, like, was it like a crazy level of excitement, or was it just like you were just like kind of nonchalant about it, you know, like after everything was finalized, obviously?
Well, Diego, I'm a nonchalant person.
Yeah.
I'm a real laid back type of person. So the deal to me was like a stepping stone. You know what I'm saying? In a pathway career. Like, I'm on radio now. I'm not trying to be on radio for forever. Even with this deal, if it work out, cool. If it don't work out, fine. I'm still gonna keep it moving, keep it pushing.
Right.
But you know, initially geek, yeah. You know what I'm saying? 100%. 300, cool. Putting singles out, cool. You know what I'm saying? Network grew. You know what I'm saying? Price went up, 100% guaranteed. So, hell yeah, I'm thrilled. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah. Like I said, I'm at a new point in my career now where I spent so much of my life dedicated to putting other niggas on, other niggas in position. So now it's like, it's finally about me. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not saying fuck everybody else, fuck this, fuck that. But now I can finally put the focus on me, my dogs, DPP, and I can use this 2019 year to rap myself. The same resources I gave to everybody else, and it was like a slap in the face. I can use those same resources on myself and my squad now. And then we see if we can make it happen.
We focus on it. We focus on the team, man. You know what I'm saying? And we rocking with who rock with us, you know what I'm saying? And we see all the hate. We see it. No matter if we acknowledge it or not, we see it. You know what I'm saying? And more power to y'all, man. We ain't got no hate, no hurt for nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? We just move how we move, and that's how we gonna keep doing how we been doing. That's it.
So now that you're kind of in that position, you're not the only Detroit artist. Obviously, there's T, but there's another. As in Brooklyn.
Brooklyn Queen.
She's from Detroit,
Brooklyn,
obviously
yeah.
too. So she's on. I just realized she was on there too.
Yeah.
But are there any plans for you to kind of come out with anything like kind of on a bigger scale besides? So you got the single out now with the work that the video just premiered at the party.
Mm-hmm.
The video's pretty dope. You know, shout out, go watch that when you get a chance.
Yeah.
But are there any like? Do you have any personal plans to work with other artists on their label or any other label that you know what I mean? Obviously you can't tell if there is anything.
For right now, I'm not saying I want to keep it Detroit based, but I just feel like for the next 4 or 5 years down the road, the music scene is Detroit from this powerful 2018, 2017 year that Detroit had. So I feel like them even putting me in that position. For one, they looking for somebody who just like a new Cali. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not comparing myself to Cali, none of that. I think I'm better than Cali. You know what I'm saying? It's all about connections. You know what I'm saying? So that's my position I want to play. And if it's gonna be right here for the city and it branch out, because everything from here is branching out right now. I don't have to go get a verse from Future in this list. I can go get a verse from Side of Cash Down, DZ, and Sino. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're going to do the same damn numbers. We're going to do the same damn thing because the look is right here. But that's kind of the position I want to play. I'm going to use my relationships just as well. You may be a track coming. It's going to be Big Five, Vez, DZ, and B Rain on the hook.
Right.
So that's the position I'm dropping 2019. I'm trying to drop 3 videos a month for myself for the first quarter. The same thing with Djbj, the same thing with Sino. So there you go. You got some work to do.
Oh, man. So, I guess, see, this question for you, Sino.
Mm-hmm.
You started your career like doing a lot of like music, obviously.
Right.
And now, like, I don't want to say you're branching off to acting because you're pretty much, you're a tree of acting.
Sure.
You got so many things. What genres do you want to tackle, like, going into the future? Because I know I can't speak on. I know personally what you're working on. Well, not everything, but some of the things. But what can you talk about, and what genres would you want to tackle that you haven't tackled yet, as far as the acting goes?
As far as the acting.
Yeah.
Where I'm focused on trying to I want to do some sitcoms. You know what I'm saying? I want to do.
Man, tell him this nigga trying to get a sex scene, bro.
It's crazy.
Tell him, bro.
I got one. I got one in the new movies.
Because you didn't get the sex scene in Plug Love.
No, man, that's crazy. They had my wife getting towed down by my grandmother. I ain't had no sex. That's crazy as hell, man. I ain't fucked nothing in that bitch. That's crazy. Rizzo's still a monster, though. But I'm just really trying to tackle everything. Really, I'm trying to step out. That's what it is about Moolah Films Actor Association, man. They pushing us to step out our main characters that we usually play, man, so we can, just start, like you say, reaching different genres, like everybody. Like, it ain't no certain genre. I want to reach everybody, man. So I want to really just be able to step out my character, like Renzo I played, you know what I'm saying, or this person I played in 5-0, and I want to be able to appeal to a lot of kids, man, where they love me. A lot of people love me, but they hated me too for Renzo too. So it's like a love-hate thing. But I want to be loved as a character, like a character they can look back 10, 12 years from now and be like, damn, man, that nigga, he killed that. You know what I'm saying? So we got a lot of stuff we working on. Like 3 movies dropping next year, sitcoms, web series, and all kind of stuff, man. So we just working, man. I'm just trying to tap into everything.
All right, so to close this out, how do you guys feel like the current state of like Detroit, just of the whole entertainment, like as a whole, like the industry, I guess Detroit, the entertainment industry. How do you feel about it right now, and how do you feel it would go in the next like 3 to 5 years? Like, where do you see it going personally, like from where we're at, like at this given point?
Right now, Detroit, we got the juice, like heavy. Like, Miami had their time, Atlanta had their time, Houston had their time. Every different city, a lot of different cities had their time. Like, right now, our time, the only people that can fuck this shit up is Detroit. You know what I'm saying? And like DPP, we want to be like from 10, 12 years from now, 15 years from now, we want to be somebody that people look back as Motown. Like, had. So a girl just told me that Motown stayed on the charts. Motown stayed on the charts with like, I don't know, for like 12 years at one time with like all different artists. I think for like 12 years. You know what I'm saying? So we want to push and make shit like that, man. Like, and we ain't in competition with nobody here. Like, we in competition with these other niggas. These fuck that. We in competition with ourselves. You feel what I'm saying? We trying to be better people. Better than yesterday we was with ourselves. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, what you just said, like Detroit was the mecca of music.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So it's trying to bring that. It's trying to bring that shit home, man. It's trying to bring that back home to Detroit, man. We got a lot of talent here. Even boxing, movies, music, hair. You know what I'm saying? Shit, makeup, like fashion, like everything. Like, we the shit. You know what I'm saying? We got to bring that back home.
I'm gonna say, I think the state of music here is at an all-time high.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm saying that from my personal preference of being on radio, being on the music scene for the past 10, 12 years, and coming into it when it was at a stop line. It wasn't going down, it wasn't going up, it was at a stop line.
Mm-hmm.
And then me just watching it rise, then me watch it fall, then me watch, like I watched it from Doughboys, then East Side, then that happened, came back down, then felt good back up, then Dex got killed,
man.
And then, you know what I'm saying, and then just watching everything, just,
like the stop,
you know what I'm saying, so, but now I think we at an all-time high, where it's all the ball that's in our court, but it's going to have to be these old niggas that's going to have to let these young niggas turn, man. If the old niggas do not stop with them old rules and old ways of how the game go, nigga, that shit don't work no more.
Yeah, like
the old ways, man. It's just not. That's why I think our only downfall is gonna be that they think, well, this is how it go. No, this is new social media. This is new online streaming. You don't even know how much a stream you get paid. Oh, nigga, you know how much a CD costs.
Yeah.
So once they realize that, and let the young niggas step in, and young niggas make sure they take care of them, the rest gonna be history, man. It's all in our court, man. It's the ball is all in us, and it's all about, I can't even say support no more, but it's about who gonna help feed their families. That's what it's about right now.
Yeah, then another thing, like, hip hop is an art, man, so people can't put no limit on how this person make music or how that person make music or what they do. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because people talking about mumble rappers right now, but niggas was saying the same thing about NWA back in the day, about how they wasn't hip hop or shit. I think they was saying that shit about pop before. Like, like they wasn't hip hop. So the young niggas that's coming up, man, I embrace all them niggas, man, because that's their art. That's how they express themselves. They making money to feed their family, and this could be the same young niggas running around this bitch robbing our moms or dads or something. You know what I'm saying?
Nothing against the old niggas.
Let them niggas eat.
Let's even talk music. We'll talk like the Tyrese's, whatever. The old R&B rappers, the old hip hop rappers, they never make as much money as these new niggas is making with these streams and online stuff. It's not possible. It's just not possible. That's why Jay-Z's smart, because he tapped right in with it. Most of the other old, you know what I'm saying, OGs, they couldn't tap in with it. So that's why these young niggas shining so hard, because they making more money than these other rappers will ever make at this point in time with this social media shit, because it's so easy to get paid, endorsements, whatever. So
whether they saving it or not, though, they making it though.
Yeah,
They definitely making that shit. That's for sure.